Okay, maybe I should just be mashing Q. It comes up as fast as I use it. I didn't realize that many fuels was that powerful. Then again, it's drawing him away from my turrets. Like now he's chasing me instead of my turrets. Oh god, my computer can't handle this. If you see lag at this point, it's not my internet this time, it's the game. The game can only handle so much. Okay, I got a plan. I place my turrets at the base. And then I go back to spamming Q, and he runs at my turrets. It's surprisingly hard to pull off. I need a fucking auto clicker for my Q. Dude, I'm a fucking overloading worm at this point. That's what I am. I'm an overloading worm. How many feathers do I have? How many jumps do I have available? Feathers, 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 feathers. 13, okay. You get pushed by something. Don't worry. The engineer turrets might be dying, but they're also coming back. Oh, I got all the artifacts. All in this round. That's why I'm engineered now, because the last one I did was the Doppelganger artifact, and Doppelganger turned me from Artificer into Engineer. Which worked out, because I need all the Engineer achievements anyways, and I got all the Engineer achievements, except for beat the game on Engineer. Which hopefully I do here, so I never have to touch this character ever again. God, if I had a fucking gesture right now, that'd be fucking great. Just save my fucking fingers the hassle of mashing Q for an hour. I can't tell, but I think I was just doing more. I think I was doing more damage with just watching my turrets do their thing. Like, you can't discount all those missiles and everything. I think I'm just stealing aggro from my turrets, and that's a bad thing. Maybe. I don't know, my cooldown's pretty low. I don't know what 20 seconds times 0.85 to the 26 is, but it's pretty low. Let me do that math real quick. What's my current cooldown? Starts off at 20 seconds and gets multiplied by 0.85 for each fuel cell I have. I have 26 fuel cells, which makes it a 0.3 second cooldown. With a gesture, it would be 0.15 second cooldown. So, where'd my mouse go? Oh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. It's a good thing this fight doesn't mean a thing. Yeah, I think my turrets just do more damage passively than I'm doing by spamming Royal Capacitor, I'll be honest. Yeah, Doppelganger artifact turned me into engineer. Yeah, it was the last one I did on like wave 65 or something like that. But at that point, it didn't really matter who I was playing because the build was done, so I was still using Cursed All, so my entire game plan was press Q and wait. Now it's place turrets and wait, so. This is with my turrets and a whole damn armada too. This is something else. Yeah, I agree. This is the most AFK I could AFK Mithrix. The longest I could AFK Mithrix too, Jesus. I'm still not sure if I win. There does become a point where he heals more damage than I deal. I don't know when that point is. I don't think he's there yet, but that point will occur at some point. Whenever the difficulty spikes, he gets a nice little burst of health. Man, he is just bopping those turrets left and right, jeez. Yeah, dude, I didn't know what I expected out of 101 stages, but it wasn't this. I did not expect this. I don't have the item anymore, but I also did the gold golem. Aurelionite, something like that. But I turned Aurelionite into a little disciple. 9-minute stream. This is a 9-minute stream. Did my internet cut out enough for it to reset the stream counter? Oh, it did. What a bitch. On my end, it still shows the full 13 hours. Here, let me change capture and show you my end. I'm using Twitch Studio. See, right down here, it still shows me the full 13 minutes. Or, sorry, 13 hours. Okay, back to Risk of Rain 2. Um, yeah, 13. 50% more than 9. Easy stream. Oh, an engineering turret is dead. Killed it that many fucking times. Jesus, dude, get a life. I say that as I'm in a 9-hour run as fucking engineer. I really was planning on going to the store today. I need to grab some medication for this ear of mine because I still can't hear out of it. But I guess that'll happen tomorrow. I guess I'll just go another day without hearing out my left ear. Okay, you're not being attracted to my turrets, that's a problem. Oh, as soon as I place the turrets over there, he goes flying back to the center. I see how it is. I see how it is, Mithrix. You just don't like it. I mean, I don't blame you. I turned your entire armada against you and then place some engineering turrets that don't die while not being able to die myself. So I don't blame you at all. But I'm just throwing it out there. It's kind of hurtful, you know? Okay, I need to heal. I need to heal my little dude right here. Okay, I didn't get to heal my dude. I tried to heal my dude. Oh no, I did heal my dude. It's just this dude who's dying. Easy. Easy medic. Whee! We're on the merry-go-round, boys. Okay, enough of the merry-go-round. Just gonna casually place this turret and get out of here. Nah, I'll be fine. It's getting better hour by hour. This ain't my first rodeo, unfortunately. Oh, I really am at the point where I have to micromanage my royal capacitors. I can't spam it because I'll get the attention, but I have to use it to do the damage. Yeah, dude, I feel you on that. I've been taking stretch breaks. I have, including during this fight. Mainly because this fight's been an hour fucking long. Oh, I just want this to be over. I want this to be over, grab something to eat, and go to fucking bed. I wonder how YouTube fares with 13-hour uploads of a single run. Is he gaining HP? I feel like he's gaining HP. Attempt the upload? I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it for the sole reason that I have proof that I did this ridiculous fucking challenge. I should have been sane and just ended it at 70 stages or whatever it was when I finished all my trials. But no, I had to go to 100 stages. "100 stages was too big of a milestone for me. Had to do it. There was no other way." Okay, so right now it's at the end of the 4. I'm gonna watch and see if it ever gets back above that 4. If it does, we're losing damage. We're currently like halfway through the 4, so the bar is going down right now. It's a little bit above halfway through the 4 now. Ooh, yeah, this is dangerous. Oh, I drew his aggro. I've got to come over here and join my turrets real quick. Oh, he summoned minions. It's actually a good thing, him summoning minions. Means I get all my like will-o-wisps and shit off. I need to be playing multi, that's what I need to be playing. I need both the dolls and the coral capacitors. Okay, we're almost through the 4. That tells you how much damage we're doing. We're just about to clear the 4, so we are still doing damage. We've made it through the 4, we're now at the 7. We did it, boys. We're like halfway through the 7 too. We're doing damage all of a sudden. Maybe 4 is just a bigger number. Ah, but it's not, because 7 is indeed greater than 4. I learned that one in high school. Okay, if he ever does start to out-heal my damage, I'm going to let the turret suicide and try to do fall damage cheese on him. It's really hard to do the fall damage cheese when he's this slow. So I'm going to have to like wait for the turrets to die so they stop slowing him. And then really finagle how I pull it off because it's hard to do on a slow Mithrix. It's going to require a lot of luck. But it is a feasible way of killing Mithrix if this goes south. Oh, he's killed all my turrets. Actually, let's go to try it sooner rather than later. I do have to wait for his debuffs to go away. Which they're not going away because I just reapplied it with my missiles. And now I'm reapplying it with my other shit. Okay, it looks like they're just going to constantly be reapplied. So I guess no fall damage tricks for me, huh? I can't tell what the fuck is happening. We've made it through the 7th! He is dying! What the fuck was that? I really did auto-clicker for this Q. Could I just hold it down? No, I cannot just hold it down. I need to mash it. I can hold down left click, but I have to mash Q. This is going to crash my game 100%. There's no way this doesn't crash my game. It's so hard to make these precision movements. I'm not convinced I'm doing any damage to him like this. Ow, I got hit. Something hit me once. Didn't hit me again. Something did hit me once. Can't confirm. It is possible. My turret can confirm too, it's been dying. Okay, can't tell what's happening, I left. I'm killing minions over here, which is really adding to the damage. Oh, I almost died. Okay, I'm killing minions over here, which is adding to the damage, but it's also getting me hit a lot. I think it's a good trade-off. I think it's him shooting at me. I think that's what's killing him. So I should be doing this. Definitely his gun that was killing me. It's hard to tell that he was using his gun, but it was definitely his gun. Dude, this is the game, okay? This is everything I could have hoped for out of a game when I buy it out early access. I'm dying to the gun again, Jesus. Every time you see like the giant blue flashy balls, that's me killing enemies. Like, I deal a lot of damage. Like right there, something died. All those blue orbs flying into my backpack. Something died. It was me who died. Yeah, it was definitely the gun that kills. Okay, well, I've got 12 more of those. So apparently I can't just stand still for the gun. So today we found out that the gun insta-kills you. So just don't get hit by the gun. Trading Dios for damage is not a bad trade though. I mean, I'll gladly trade all of my Dios if this guy just fucking dies already. Okay, so there's this one time, actually pretty recent, I was teaching at a high school, and then the coronavirus hit, right? So all the teachers stopped going to, working at the school. We're all like distance learning teachers or whatever. During that time, they announced that distance learning would be permanent for the rest of the year, and I was already leaving at the end of that year. So I said, fuck it, I guess I'll go ahead and do the move that I had planned like 4 months ago. I'll just go ahead and do it now. And then 4 months go by, the end of the school year happens, and we're all supposed to come back in to do like end of the year stuff, like turn back in our keys, make sure everything's good to go for next year, turn the books, check inventory, make sure everything's fine, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. So we do all that stuff, and it's a 3.5 hour drive for me to go back, right? So I was like, I have to drive 3.5 hours to do like an hour's worth of work and collect my paycheck and go back home. But before I leave, I see an untitled email from the assistant principal. And the assistant principal is just legendary for sending super unimportant, untitled emails. And I was told that if there's like any change to the schedule or anything, that I'd hear it from the principal, right? The principal was supposed to call me if anything changed. So I make the 3.5 hour drive, and when I get there, the gate's locked. I wait around for like half an hour. The gate's still locked, no one's there. So I decide to open that email of mine, check the unnamed, the untitled email. And it's from the assistant principal saying that the school is closed, no one's doing end of the year stuff because the principal got coronavirus. The principal won't be calling us because she has coronavirus and is having a hard enough time to breathe, let alone have a phone call. So I took a 3.5 hour drive for because I didn't check my email. Actually, spent 7 hours on the road because I didn't check my email. So that was fun. Did a 3.5-hour drive to grab some fast food and drive back up. God, this is miserable. Oh, I'm out of turrets. Yeah, I hate that shit. It really bothered me because like I was told specifically that I get a phone call. Right, like I was like talking to the principal fairly often because I was like, hey, it's a 3.5-hour drive, you know, don't send me to work unless you fucking need me, right? And then I never got the phone call. So I was a little annoyed. But shit happens, I guess. I'll tell you my favorite story from teaching though, right? So, you know how in like, it's like 3rd or 4th grade they start teaching the order of operations, right? Like if you wanna, let's say it's like x plus 2 is equal to 3, right? You can subtract that 2 on both sides, but you have to do it to both sides, right? If x plus 2 equals 3, subtract that 2 from both sides, and x is equal to 1, right? Easy peasy math. Right, this is like 4th grade shit. I was teaching a class of seniors in Algebra 2, and they were really struggling with this lesson, and I could not for the life of me figure out why. I was trying everything. And eventually, I had one of the students, this student really likes attention. He'll say and do some dumb things for attention. But I had him working on a problem on the whiteboard, right? And he ends up multiplying 3 to both sides. And I hear him saying the way I say it every time I talk about it. And it's like, and what you do to one side, you got to do to the other. He turns around and he says, I learned that from you, Mr. Brickle. And I was like proud and shocked all at the same time, because there's no way in hell he should be learning that from me in 12th grade, right? That should have been a thing he learned long time ago. Holy shit. Okay, so I can confirm that he is dying, right? Last time we looked, or last time we were talking about it, it was at the 4 of the second half of the number. Now it's below the 4 in the first half of the number. So we've made it pretty far. As long as I keep jumping, he can't kill me with this gun. So this is much more like I'm going to have a sore arm at the end of the day. But he's dying. And I'm not. So there's that. I really am just an overloading worm though, just firing off my laser, my fucking royal capacitor like this. I got hit, immediately activated my jellyfish. Oh, he's going to have jellyfish in his final form. Oh no. He's going to have 2 Genesis loops. That with my attack speed are going to fire off instantly. It's a long story. I've got a medical issue with it. It's a combination of I've got a narrowing of the ear canal, and I also build up like an obscene amount of earwax. So what often happens is that I get earwax buildup that just gets stuck in the ear, and there's next to nothing that can get it out. Because my canals, the ear canals are just so small. So right now there's a hunk of wax in there that's just really lodged in there. The stuff I've got here ain't doing it. And it's got like a lot of pressure to it. So like it's like, it's not throwing me off balance. It does do that sometimes depending on how bad it is, but it is, you know how like you get like a stuffy nose and it gives you like a headache because you're just like congested? It's like that. I've got a headache because like my right ear just doesn't feel right, you know? It feels like a clogged nose but for your ear. Like a clogged nose, you can't smell out of it. With a clogged ear, I can't hear out of it. So, it's happened with my right ear the other day, but the stuff I've got here works on the right ear. It's not working on the left ear. Then again, my right ear isn't as bad as my left. So. Yeah, there's a lot of things to do. I'm not sure what you're as far as you're talking about with the sticks. There's a bunch of different sticks. Generally, you don't want to put a Q-tip down there because you're just shoving it back down in. If you have something with a hook, hooks help a lot. But you got to be careful with hooks. Like the doctor's never going to recommend hooks because there's a chance you could injure yourself using the hook. If you're looking for like a mild solution, hydrogen peroxide works great. If you're looking for something to like fully like cleanse your ear to the point where you're just like disoriented as fuck and can't walk for the next 5 minutes, there's some really powerful stuff that you get from like Walmart and CVS and stuff like that. That's what I was gonna grab. I was gonna grab like, I don't know, 2 boxes of that shit. Just cleanse my ear. Yeah, I've been. I did a hook earlier today, like during the Mithrix fight, phase 1, because I was just tired of this shit, and I got a really large amount out, but it's still giving me problems. Definitely relieved some of the pressure, but it's not fixed. Yeah, everyone likes to talk about how great Q-tips are. That is like the worst thing you can do. Oh boy. Yeah, dude, it's like earwax issues like mine, impacted ears. They just get worse with age because I don't know much about the earwax. It starts to get harder or shit with age, or hardens faster, or something about being old makes it hard, and that gets stuck like real easy. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I hit like 40. It shouldn't be an issue till I hit like 40, but oh Jesus, that's gonna be an issue. There has been like talk of surgical options to like have them go in and just make my ear canal bigger, but my problem's not that extreme. It doesn't require surgery. So my turret's dead. I like how I have the whole Lunar Chimera army and they do fucking nothing. These guys aren't doing a damn thing. Ow, I got hit. Oh yeah, I'm not jumping. That's my mistake. I need to be jumping. Why wasn't I jumping? My other turret died too, I shouldn't be surprised. They should be dying around the same time. Oh god, you can see how much my computer hates me doing whatever I just did there. Well, I should say it's usually not that extreme, but this case is pretty extreme. Usually I have some of the like powerful shit on hand just in case, but again, I recently moved, and I haven't had an issue with my ears since the move, so just never needed it. And now problems come up and I realize I don't have any, so oops. Now, I should have been using it anyways because like I let it build up quite a fucking bit. Jesus. Mithrix, can you just like please die? Just accept that you've lost. I mean, you took one of my Dios because I was experimenting on ways to kill you the fastest. I'll give you that much. You did take one of my Dios. But can you just like stop existing, please? Please, for the love of God, just stop. I wish I could AFK this like I did phase 1. It'd make this so much more enjoyable. I killed something. And this is with Deathmark being permanently applied. Jesus Christ. Like, he's at 2,000 bleed right now, and he's still just not giving a fuck. I wish this health bar wasn't like integer overflow, that way I could actually see some numbers. Because like I feel like I'm doing nothing. I know his health bar is going down, it has to be, but I feel like I'm doing nothing. What other interesting stories do I have? Man, I always have like great stories to tell, but now I'm like drawing blank right now. I think it's because I'm falling asleep. Only thing I can think of are like injury stories, where I managed to break my pinky playing basketball. I was in like the 8th grade or whatever, just playing some basketball outside of school, and tried to catch the basketball off of a rebound, and the basketball hit me in just the right way that it just snapped my finger. Right there at like the, not the knuckle bone, but like the first bent of your pinky. I like broke a piece off and like left it hanging there. So that was fun. And I jammed my fingers all the time in middle school, all the time. So I thought it was jammed. So I tugged on it, and I had my friend tug on it, and I was like, damn, it doesn't feel any better. It still hurts like a bitch. So, you know, that's what you should always do to broken fingers. But then I still thought it was just jammed, right? So I put it in a finger splint, and just waited it out like I do with all my other jams. And you know, like 3 days later, it's not any better. And the high school or the middle school didn't have a school nurse, so I eventually went to the elementary school nurse like after school, and she was like, "Oh, this thing is broken as fuck." I was like, "Oh, okay. What do I do about that?" She's like, "You should go see a doctor. Like, your fingers are broken." It's like, okay, I guess you're right. And yeah, sure enough, I snapped like a good like grain-sized piece of my bone off. Grain of rice sized bone off. And then after breaking my toe in middle school, or after breaking my finger in middle school, I managed to break my pinky toe in college. No, sorry. It was the big toe in college. My left big toe, while playing ping pong, I snapped it in half. Now, I was having trouble walking on that foot like a week prior to actually snapping it. So I think what actually happened is that somewhere along the line, I like fractured the toe, right? And I just didn't realize I fractured it. And then like a week later, I'm playing ping pong, and I like dive for the ping pong ball, because it's a really intense game of ping pong, right? And like as I dive, I put all of my weight on that toe, and it just snaps, just right in half snaps, bone exposed and everything. It was nasty. I covered the entire like college rec area with toe blood. It was real nasty. Friend drove me to the emergency room. They were like, "Oh fuck, this is this is all sorts of fucked. I was like, yeah, it is. They put it back in place, which hurt like a bitch. They gave me stitches and they gave me a boot to walk in. I guess not, dude. And then after breaking my big toe in college, I then managed to break my pinky toe while I was teaching. I was walking throughout my house. Actually, it was my sister's house. And she has cats. And she has one of those cat trees that cats like climb on and stuff, like the cat jungle gym sort of thing. And I'm just walking by, and I'm not running, right? I'm not jogging, I'm just walking. I walk into that. You know how like you stub your toe on things? I stubbed my pinky toe on that cat tree, and it fucking snapped in half. Just a crack right down the middle of my toe, clean cut all the way through, a clean fracture straight through my toe. Right down the middle of my toe. And it's just fractured in half. That happens last year. So I got another like foot boots there while I was teaching. Walked around with a cane for a few days because it's really hard to walk without your pinky toe apparently. Like way harder than I thought it'd be. So I was just walking around with a cane. Students, I don't know why, but students were really impressed by it. They're like, oh my god, he broke his toe, he's so hardcore. Like, nah, I snapped it against the cat tree. And I was such a sarcastic teacher that I tell everyone that I'd like build up the story, right? I describe the whole cat tree thing, and you know, my sister has cats, and you know how like the cats like to climb on shit, they got cat jungle gyms, they got cat trees. Well, in this case it was a cat tree, right? I'm over there walking by, just walking, not running, not jogging, just walking, just going for my afternoon tea. Next thing you know, jam my toe into the cat tree, it's broken, snapped in half. It's no longer working. Every student was like, okay, Mr. Prickle, if you didn't want to tell us, all you had to do was say so. That was fucking hilarious. That was hilarious. Did not believe that it was a cat tree. Okay, there we go. Let's get another turret down there. Let's go and replace the other one while we're here. But yeah, students really will find anything interesting. Most of their teachers are so fucking boring and so out of touch with the world that it's easy to get them engaged. I started teaching very young. I was 20 when I started teaching, but I turned 21 that first week. So I was a 20-year-old. My oldest student was 19 at the time. So I was very young. I was a year older than one of my students. And yeah, that was an interesting experience. They gave me every subject under the sun because I came in with like a lot of math background, and it's a really small like rural school, so they didn't have any math teachers, right? They struggled finding teachers who could teach Algebra 1. So when I walked in with my like I'm not going to say I'm a math genius, right? But I took math classes. I completed Calc 3. I completed differential equations. I took like some biomechanics classes. I could do math. So all of a sudden they come and it's like, oh, wait, you're saying you know Algebra 1? It's like, yeah, I can do some Algebra 1, sure. You know geometry? It's like, yeah, circles, triangles, squares and shit. Yeah, I can do that. And they're like, what about Algebra 2? Do you understand this? And they give me like, I don't know, it's like Pascal's triangle. It's like, oh yeah, that's a recursive sequence. They're like, oh my god, he actually knows it. What about pre-calculus? I was like, I've done so much calculus that I'm sure I can teach pre-calculus. So they just give me fucking every subject. Like there's 6 classes that I have. I have 5 unique classes. I'm teaching 2 courses of Algebra 1, or sorry, 2 courses of Algebra 2, I'm teaching Algebra 1, I'm teaching liberal arts math, I'm teaching college math, I'm teaching intensive math, I'm teaching pre-calculus, I'm teaching everything, any high school math they had me teach, except for geometry. That was the only high school math class I didn't teach. They just had me teaching fucking everything. And I was good at it too. I got along with the students respected me, mainly because I could relate to them, right? I wasn't some like 50-year-old geezer that just spouted off homework at them. And I actually like taught, unlike half the teachers that exist in the world. Like half the teachers out there sort of just give you a workbook and call it a day. That really irks me whenever I saw that. And I saw that a lot while teaching. But yeah. I was really good at teaching, not so good at everything else. Like we were supposed to submit like lesson plans and all that shit, like all that stuff you hear teachers complain about. I never did any of that shit. Every time they asked me to do like paperwork or do the red tape or any of that other like teacher stuff that wasn't teaching, I was like, no way, ain't gonna happen. They're like, what do you mean it's not gonna happen? It's your job. It's like, listen, everyone else in the school is teaching like 2, maybe 3 subjects. Maybe. Like 90% of the staff is teaching 2 subjects. You have me teaching 6. You ain't gonna get it. I'm already doing 3 times the work. You're not gonna get 3 times the lesson plans. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get it. It's like, what about your parent phone logs? It's like, I'll call parents, but it's gonna be, you're gonna have to bring in somebody else to write that shit down for me. Like, get me a paraprofessional whose sole job is to do paperwork, and you might get my paperwork. And they just kind of accepted that. After a while, they were pretty upset about it for a while. It's like, he doesn't do any of this shit. I got backing from my my department head, other department heads, and like my neighboring teachers, and like all my students, and like everyone's saying how good of a job it is, how bullshit it was for me to do 3 times the workload and 3 times the paperwork on top of that. And they eventually just gave up trying to get me to do paperwork. Never mentioned it in any like evaluations or anything either. They just accepted it at some certain point. Okay, I'm convinced that I stopped doing damage. I've been here for like 2 hours. No lie. I've been here for 2 hours. Yeah, we were. I don't have any like numbers to compare anymore. So like he could be climbing back up to 4, and I'm not gonna know it until he hits the 4 again. God, I hate this shit. It's every fiber in my being. Another turret. Need another turret. More damage. Put out more damage, please. gonna do stories. Try my best. But yeah, it turns out you can get away with a lot at your workplace if you're good at what you do. If you're good at it, you can get away with a lot. So. Okay, now his health bar is just to the left of the fire marker on his health bar. So like health bar above his head. So I'm going to go with that as an indication. Just to the left of the fire marker. So if it ever goes right of the fire debuff, I know I'm in some deep shit. Okay, I guess I should be saying the first debuff because the debuffs change. I'm kind of convinced he's healing. He did go above that first marker. Maybe it was just a spike of HP though. Maybe I can out damage it. I did just hit that Ha marker, so this would be a time for him to spike his HP. He spikes his HP every third Ha. God, it's already an hour and 7 minutes from the 9-minute stream. Jesus Christ, I'm here for an hour. Dude, what am I doing with my life? I swear, every time he jumps, he heals. Maybe I'm just crazy. It's not like I'm not throwing out the DPS, right? Like, this is all of my auto attacks, both turrets, all of my equipment. This is the most damage that I could possibly be doing. We are just barely to the left of the fire marker right now. Now the fire debuff has returned, and we've like stayed still. Yeah, his health bar is legitimately not moving. Oh, the frames. Come back, frames. He's definitely healed. Mine's it is. I don't know how many I'm allowed to have out in the field at once, but I threw out like 30, so. How many mines am I allowed to have on the field at once? Because I legitimately threw 30 of them. Like, I could chuck some fucking mines, that's for sure. That's what it takes to end this. I don't want this to end with me being soft locked from not being able to do any damage. Okay, I'll join my turrets. You cannot kill me, for I am a turret. Oh, I moved. I don't know where I moved to, but I moved. Really, you think so? He hit me. He hit me, I gotta run. Oh, see, those things survive a second now. They used to insta-die. They survive for a second or two now. I should stop moving. I do more damage when I'm just healing. Shoot off all the healing orbs. Okay, I do have to jump this. He's doing his whirly-dirly and I'm just standing still on it. Yeah, I just stood still on a whirly-dirly. Like point-blank whirly-dirly. I think he found me. Actually, my shield might be blocking shots from here to. I've got the whole army. I don't want to cock blocking shots from anything. Yeah, that was an hour ago. Exchange. I've been mashing the capacitor button for a fucking hour. Okay, he hit me. I gotta run again. Rest in peace, enemies. He's coming close to the, like, team's kill mark, so let's go ahead and place some turrets down. Just fucking slam on him like a Chad, holy shit. That was the dumbest thing I've done in a while. Okay, he is actually dying. We are doing positive damage. It's not very positive, but it is positive damage. Did his whirly-dirly. I jumped out of a hammer slam. I'm going off of audio cues because I can't see visual cues anymore. Okay, I legitimately can't tell what's happening. This is now a 10-hour run. Legitimately 10 hours in. Mithrix, just die. I've proven I'm more invincible than you. Okay? I'm standing here face tanking you, okay? I've proven that I'm more invincible than you. Just die already. Doing the whirly dur that I can get more damage off. My sound's starting to bug out too. Hold on, my sound's all bugged out. I'm gonna try and fix that. Okay, mic check, mic check. Okay. That should be working. Hopefully sound is too. Yeah, sound's working. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, phase 4 is going to be interesting. I honestly don't think I'll beat phase 4. I'll be honest, I think I've done all this work just to lose to phase 4. I've got some tricks up my sleeve, but I'm not sure if they're enough. His health bar is this low and I still don't see a health number. I do not like him being inside me like that. I'm hitting for millions of damage each tick. And he doesn't give a single fuck. He has quadrillions of health at the least. I'm sure he has more than quadrillions. I'm sure it's in like the quintillions. I still don't see a health bar number. Oh my god. Okay, I stood too close. I tried to get some damage in, I stood too close. I accept that. I'll accept it like 7 more times. Mithrix, just let me damage you. Please just die. Dude, it's slowly but surely happening. I got hit by something. Lost engineering turret. I have to be careful with my turret. I have to have 2 up before he steals all my items. If I don't have 2 and he finishes stealing my items, I'm fucked. Took care of that. Okay, still got 1 left. I should have 2 before he dies, 100%. I still don't see a health bar. Or I see the health bar, I don't see the numbers yet though. It's so discouraging not being able to see numbers. Still no numbers. I can barely see his health bar, but I don't see any numbers on it yet. Yeah, Gishi, this is fucking long. I've died twice just trying to get damage in. Because I'm just standing melee with him, trying to get as many healing orbs as I can off. Oh my god, I can see a health bar. Oh my god. We've almost done it. Look at that health bar drop. Oh my god, we did it. Okay, hide the turrets. Hide the turrets. You can't be allowed to hit the turrets. Hide the turrets. You can't be allowed to hit the turrets. If he hits the turrets, I die. He's getting picked on by all the minions. I can't even Q him. He's getting picked on by all the minions. Minions are just gonna straight up kill him. Dude, look at that happy mask doing a thing. I can't even target him with Royal Capacitor. He's dying to minions. No, he's not. Oh, he was still just immortal. Oh, he almost killed me there. Okay, he's back to being immortal. Again, if I get hit once, I die. I don't know why he's immortal right now, but he is. Okay, be patient, be patient. I mashed Q, but didn't find any purchase on it. Mash Q, mash Q, mash Q. He's back to being immortal for some reason. Oh, it's because he turns invisible from the stealth unit. Okay. I can't hit him when he goes into stealth. Oh, I lost a leg. Poor engineer lost a leg. God, I have to wait so long for my stealth kit to wear off. Ah, this is painful. It's almost as painful as losing a leg. And since I have to wait so long for the stealth kit to come back off, he gets his med kit, and his med kit just heals him up to full health with overshields. Because I have so many overshield things. Yeah, proxied again. But this is why we picked up Royal Capacitor. This is why we picked up Royal Capacitor right here, so we could do this. So that we could beat this. Because him having all my items is bullshit. He hits me once with all my clovers and all my ATG missiles, I'm dead. AT missile flies out there, I'm dead. Okay, come out of stealth so I can hit you with Q. Get as many of these off as I can so I can get as many items as possible. Got next to nothing, but hey, you know, we're getting there. And I can't let him hit my turrets either, because if he hits a turret, there's a chance an ATG missile kills me. And if he kills a turret, I 100% die to Will-O-Wisps. God, if he didn't have these stealth kits, it'd be so easy to kill him. I'd just mash Q and he'd die. Like, imagine if he didn't turn invisible right there. Oh, I got my stealth kits back. He's dead. As soon as he comes out of stealth, he's dead. Guys, I did it! I beat the 101 stage Mithrix! As soon as he comes out of stealth, he's dead because he can't go into stealth anymore. I've got 14 charges of Royal Capacitor to just fucking blast him with. Easy! Get me out. Let's get out of here. Let's watch the thing fucking spawn. Get in here, drop shit. I'm ready to leave. Get me out of here. Get me out of this hell. Drop ship? You're not getting me out of this hell fast enough. There's celestial enemies spawning. I'd appreciate if you got here faster. Thank you, sir. Woo! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. 13, 14-hour run completed. Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. That is peak gaming. Peak gaming. Oh! You guys can't see it, but I'm doing a little dance. Oh, that is too good. My game crashed. My game has actually crashed. That's why it's black screen right now, because it crashed. Okay, we're back. It's no longer crashed. It had the, like, the thing where you could, like, end task or wait for it to respond. That popped up for me. You guys just saw a black screen, though. Get fucked, Mithrix. It took me 2 hours to fight you. 2 hours of fighting you, probably longer. But I beat you, Mithrix. Whew, that's a run. That's a run. I hope that proves that I could have gone on forever. Probably should have just obliterated and saved myself the pain. But I ended that after dying twice to Mithrix. I still had over 10 Dios. So Oh yeah, that NG skin is a memorabilia at this point. And so he left more steel and circuit than man. That's damn right you left more than steel and circuits. You were nothing but steel and circuits at that point, my friend. Whoo. Whoo, that is. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. That is a 14-hour run. Started as artificer, ended as engineer. That's why we brought the royal capacitor, baby. Woo! Oh boy, look at those items. 2 used Dios because fuck Mithrix and taking forever. 11 Dios still in the tank. 5 ceremonial daggers, 6 resonance discs, 10 Tesla coils, 3 happy mask, 5 wake up vultures, 3 frost relics, 4 head stompers, 4 meat hooks, 4 shattering justices, 4 hardlight afterburners. Where's my clovers at? 7 57 leaf clovers, 4 antlers. Oh, that was a run. Woo! Yeah, one final game. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, no, I'm probably making food and going to bed. Uh, I've been streaming this game for 14 and a half hours. I know it says something different on your screen, but let me show it off real quick. Let me change captures again. Twitch Studio next. If you guys look down here in this corner where I've got my live, I am live for 14 hours and 26 minutes. This is a 14 and a half hour stream. 14 and a half. All of it done playing this one fucking game. This one fucking run. We have. How long did this run last? We had 10 and a half hours just in game time, not including the blue portals, not including me pause, not including the bulwark ambry. That was a fucking run. That was a 14-hour run that I ended at stage 101 against Mithrix. I think that's a world's first right there. I don't think anybody is insane enough to try and fight Mithrix on stage 101 and beat him. Because let me tell you, that took fucking eons, and I had a fuck ton of damage. Like 6 opinions with 4 rejuvenation racks and all these med kits and all of these. Where's my fungus? Where's my fungus? Um, all of this fungus on an engineer. That's a lot of damage. Not to mention the shatter spleen and all this bleed and the Tesla coils and all the crits and the 757 leaf clovers proccing my 31 ATG missiles. Those things, there's a constant stream of them. They all do like 10,000% damage or something absurd like that. It is. Whoo, that was a run. That was a run. And okay, another thing to mention there. Armor piercing rounds do work against Mithrix. I had 42 armor piercing rounds. 42. I don't know what 42 times 20% is off the top of my head, but it's a lot. It's a lot of damage. And look at all these achievements we unlocked. Uh, Bulwark's Ambry Environment Log, Trial of Command, Trial of Swarms, Trial of Vengeance, Monster Log, Void of Reaver, Trial of Spite, Trial of Soul, Soulless Control Unit Monster Log, Overloading Worm Monster Log, Trial of Kin, Trial of Sacrifice, Trial of Frailty, Trial of Enigma, Trial of Death, Monster Log, Aurelia Knights, Trial of Dissonance, Trial of Evolution, Trial of Glass, Engineer Better with Friends, Trial of Metamorphosis, Engineer Zero Sum, Engineer 100% Calculated. That is what I'm talking about. Woo! I started today's stream off saying we were going to get achievements. I did not realize we'd get so many in one run or that one run would take so long. But that's an adrenaline rush beating that. I can't believe we got those stealth kits back. I'll be honest, I thought stealth kits were way down the line. I guess I was scrapping them for an inordinate amount of time. Until I got to the point where it wasn't worth scrapping anything. God bless, dude. Now imagine if that was pre-patch, because they took away Mithrix's stage 4 unique boss scaling. Imagine if his fourth phase had as much health as his first three stages, because that's what would have happened pre-patch. But post-patch, that's no longer a thing. Post-patch, I have a life. I mean, not really. I spent 14 hours playing this run, but I have a life post-patch. Damn. I wonder how YouTube feels about 14-hour uploads. Oh, God bless. Okay, um, that's the stream. If you guys aren't, I believe you're both following already. If you're not following already, go ahead and hit that follow button, subscribe to the YouTube, join the Discord, do all that stuff. Make all this insanity somewhat worth it. Yeah, I'm never doing this ever again. Never. I am never going to stage 100 ever again. I, you couldn't pay me to do it. That's something else. And I'm definitely not going to fight Mithrix after it, 'cause that was like 2 hours on Mithrix, maybe 3 hours on Mithrix. That was absurd. That run started off well and it ended fucking amazingly. Holy shit. That was something else. Had 13 deals at one point. Again, I lost two of them trying to DPS Mithrix, just as close to Mithrix as I can, just trying to get some damage on him. And he eventually just one-shots me through my 53 teddy bears. But, hey, you gotta do damage, right? You gotta turn that 5 hour fight into a 3 hour fight. You know what I mean? Oh, that is an adrenaline rush. 127 trillion damage done. Now, I'm gonna bet that half of that was against Mithrix. Half of that damage was Mithrix. No, no, that's a lie. Because minion damage was most of what killed Mithrix. So Mithrix had, let's double it to be on the like fair side. Mithrix had like 32 trillion health. Mithrix guesstimating at 32 trillion health. Because most of this damage was when I was still Artificer. The minion damage is when I was Engineer. So 32 trillion health on Mithrix. I collected 11 quadrillion gold. 11 quadrillion? Is that right? Millions, billions, trillions? No, it's trillions. Okay, it's trillions. It's 11 trillion gold. It just looks really long. Oh, it's because this is only billions. Never mind. I'm miscounting. This is billion damage. Okay. And this is billions health. Okay. I'm over counting. Uh Mithrix had about 32 billion health, not trillion, 32 billion health. And I did collect almost 12 trillion gold. Thousands, millions, billions, trillions, yeah. I collected nearly 4,000 items. Holy shit, there's 4,000 items here. I collected 4,000 items. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh, um, yeah, an hour for, yeah, yeah, oh, okay. I'm taking a screenshot of that. Um, I'm posting it somewhere. Um, if you guys aren't already following, hit the follow button, subscribe to the YouTube, check out the Discord, all that fun stuff. I think I'm going to post the screenshot of this to Discord and actually I'm going to wait until the video is uploaded. I'm going to post a screenshot of this to the Discord and throw the YouTube link in the comments. And or sorry, I'm saying Discord. I meant to Reddit, the subreddit. I'm going to throw a screenshot of this up on the subreddit, throw a YouTube link in the comments, and I'll call it a day. But that'll have to wait until the morning because I'm sleepy as fuck after 14 hours. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Peace.